The fairy tale hasn't just lost its shimmer, it has officially fractured under the weight of a £12 million legal catastrophe and a chilling ultimatum from the Duchess herself. Prince Harry, once the darling of the British monarchy, now stands amidst the ruins of a high-stakes judicial gamble that backfired with historic proportions. As the gavel fell in a London courtroom, ordering the Duke of Sussex to cough up a staggering £12 million in legal costs and damages following a disastrous pursuit of the British press, the fallout reached across the Atlantic to Montecito. Reports have surfaced that Meghan Markle, ever the strategist of her own narrative, has declared a permanent break from the chaos that follows Harry's relentless litigation. The woman who once stood as his partner in Megxit is now allegedly drawing a line in the sand, signaling that while Harry remains obsessed with the ghosts of his past, she is busy securing a future that, increasingly, doesn't seem to include him. The financial blow is more than just a dent in the Sussexes' dwindling coffers. It is a symbolic execution of Harry's crusade against the media. For years, Harry has been warned by legal experts and even his own advisors that his scorched-earth policy against the tabloids was a double-edged sword. That sword has finally swung back. The £12 million penalty isn't just a number. It represents the total collapse of a strategy built on grievance rather than airtight evidence. While Harry viewed himself as a David taking on the Goliath of the Fourth Estate, the court saw a man unable to substantiate the vast reach of his claims. For Meghan, who has always curated her image with surgical precision, being tethered to a loser, and the public eye as a brand disaster she is no longer willing to tolerate. Controversy has always been Meghan's shadow, but in this chapter, she appears to be the one casting it intentionally. Critics point out that Meghan's sudden, permanent break is a classic maneuver from her established playbook. When a situation becomes a liability, she detaches. We saw it with her father, Thomas Markle. We saw it with the royal family. And now, as Harry becomes a symbol of expensive legal failure, we are seeing it with her husband. Meghan's brand is built on thriving, not just surviving. Yet Harry's life has become a revolving door of witness boxes and bitter testimonies. While Harry remains trapped in the courtroom, Meghan has been spotted rebranding, focusing on her lifestyle ventures and solo projects, effectively distancing herself from the Duke of litigation. The divide between the two couldn't be more stark. Harry's obsession with accountability has led him to a £12 million hole, while Meghan's obsession with relevance has led her to believe that Harry is now baggage. Insiders suggest that Meghan viewed the legal battles as a means to an end, a way to win a payout and vindication. When the opposite occurred, the Duchess of Sussex title suddenly felt a lot heavier. Her declaration of a permanent break isn't just about physical distance, it's a psychological divorce from Harry's mission. She is a woman who looks forward, whereas Harry is a man perpetually looking into the rearview mirror, trying to fix a past that the British courts have now told him is too expensive to litigate. Furthermore, the optics of this £12 million loss serve as a validation for every critic who claimed the Sussexes were out of their depth. Meghan, always the most controversial figure in this duo, is now being scrutinized for her role in encouraging Harry's litigious nature, only to abandon him when the bill came due. It is the ultimate irony. She was the catalyst for his departure from the structure of the palace, yet now that he is foundering in the freedom she promised, she is reportedly moving on to her next act. Her break from Harry isn't a retreat, it's a pivot. She is shedding the skin of a supportive wife to emerge as a solo entity, leaving Harry to face the debt, both financial and emotional, of his failed wars. Ultimately, the £12 million verdict is the final nail in the coffin of the Sussexes' united front. Harry is left with a depleted fortune and a tarnished legal reputation, while Meghan Markle is already rewriting the script. In the eyes of the public, she remains the master of the strategic exit, leaving Harry to pay the price for a life of defiance that she largely authored. As the world watches the fallout of this crushing legal defeat, one thing is clear: the permanent break isn't just a headline, it's the beginning of the end for the House of Sussex as we knew it.